Hey YouTube, Solita here with a season of Minecraft, but let's get started. Anyways, we'll make a name for it. We'll just call it Solida, and then I'll just play. We just take it on normal. We say it's survival. It's more a fun package where I'm going to have to make some different kinds of machines. Automation, so I have to automate things. Well, we already from the start will be a biome I can see here with. But with red sand we are out in. Can I grind it here when it's red sand? It could be. Let's see. Here. Red sand. What can you become? You can become absolutely over a row. I can make coal out of you. I can make oil out of you and so on. I can use it to make electricity. I can use it to make pre-meeting. I can't really see what I need it for right now, so out with you again. Goodbye. The first thing you do when I start up a new Minecraft here is that I go through what the different mods are, where to put my base among other things. We have a village right next to us, so it's very nice. I think it's one of the modded villages. Yes, it's one of the modded ones. We also have a nice hole, so we can go far down. What else do we have? Well, of course we have to get our food situation taken care of, because food is an important thing in Minecraft. We need a lot of food, especially about playing survival. I don't know what it is. The first episode is always kind of slow, because you always have to go out and mine, so you have to find the right resources before you can really get started. I don't know. Then there's that. Well, we have to get a little torch here for something or other. What is it really? Fishing. It's not important, but we can just take some of these seed bales here so we can make some bread. Then you have nothing else done but the food. Then you beat it with a cactus so we're sure we won't get stung. Yay, we now have a lot of bread. For the bread, or we don't have a lot of bread. We have a lot of hay, straw. What shall we call it? Something or other. I'm also just thinking about what to start with. Of mods here. What we should start by building. I want to start by beating a spider. Because it's in the way. Oh, it's such a nice one. That crosses one too. Should we not already start the episode with that I lie down and die? I don't really know how to explain who I am beyond that, but as I said, I've played Minecraft before. Many times. I've made many different YouTube videos with the different seasons, in the different Direwolf packs. I'm a bit of a tech dude. I like tech. I kind of elegantly skip magic things. I don't like them. It's not because I can't make them. I just don't think they're very fun. I like the stuff about making machines, making big farms, making big mining things. I think that's fun. We can't really use it for anything. What do we have here? It's just plates. We can't use it for anything. It's to collect some stuff in here. Air compressor. It's an air compress thing. Well, what the hell is that? A lot of these mods too. I wouldn't say they're new to me, but they're new and raw. When I say they're new and raw, it's because there are a lot of things in it that I haven't tried before. There's nothing in this that I see any reason to have right now. So very selective to start with here. What we should use and not use. Two similar houses, or someone here. We look like two identical houses. Now I don't think I want any more beds. Iron bar? We can use that. It's so compressed iron, I don't know what you use it for. It's probably something a bit exciting. We can make a lamp out of it. We can make different things here. Well, but a very small, what can I say? Very small, quick thing. It's a shortcut to different things you can use. F. For example, when I find out what this is, I press U. As I hover the mouse over it, I can see what I can use the different materials for. U is kind of like, how do I use this? What recipes are there? If I choose to use this material, if I press R, it will show me how to make it. I'll just set the track here. To start with, I just need some wood, because now we're actually running out of food here. Now we can take this very exciting tree. I don't know what kind of tree is it? It's a palm tree of some kind. It assumes that you just turn into ordinary wood. You do that? Super. Then we just start with our little crafting box here. It's super important. Just make a few sticks. Can this turn into a hoe, really? It can't, so we can't use it for anything. At least not right now. One thing is certain. I can make some bread. Bread is good. Bread can be eaten. Bread is food. Like this. I can make some bread. Bread is good. Bread can be eaten. Bread is food. Like this. And for the carved labba jubba bub, lots of bread. Like that bread is good. We like food, so we can get some hearts back. So I don't feel that I'm dying every time I'm around. Could really use a little pickaxe. Or not a pickaxe, an axe like that. Just some sticks. Then we have an axe. Then there's a nice trip into town here. I just got some little things we can use to start with. I would say it's probably not right here in this red sand that I plan to put my base if I have other options. Now we'll look at it when I get a little further around. One thing is certain, I'm definitely gonna need a lot of wood. That's how all Minecraft stories start. Their wood is important to start with, and later on, wood is still important. Wood is always something you have to have. I actually think that one of the resources that you use the most in Minecraft must be wood. At least if you play the mod, there's almost nothing you don't use wood for. Besides wood, I think that iron is one of the most important things in Minecraft nowadays. As far as I could understand from what I read at the bottom of this package, what has been assembled, then covering should be a thing you don't need too much of, but still need some of iron. Becomes your missing thing. As always, diamond is nice to have, but it's not the most important thing. An air compress thing. Well, what the hell is that? A lot of these mods too. I wouldn't say they're new to me, but they're new and raw. When I say they're new and raw, it's because there are a lot of things in it that I haven't tried before. There's nothing in this that I see any reason to have right now. So very selective to start with here, what we should use and not use. Two similar houses, or someone here, we look like two identical houses. Now I don't think I want any more beds. Iron bar, we can use that. It's so compressed iron. I don't know what you use it for. It's probably something a bit exciting. We can make a lamp out of it. We can make different things here. Well, but a very small, what can I say? A very small, quick thing. It's a shortcut to different things you can use. F. For example, when I find out what this is, I press U. As I hover the mouse over it, I can see what I can use the different materials for. U is kind of like, how do I use this? What recipes are there if I choose to use this material? If I press R, it will show me how to make it. I'll just set the track here to start with. I just need some wood, because now we're actually running out of food here. Now, we can take this very exciting tree. I don't know what kind of tree is it? It's a palm tree of some kind. It assumes that you just turn into ordinary wood. You do that, super. Then we just start with our little crafting box here. It's super important. just make a few sticks. Can this turn into a hoe, really? It can't, so we can't use it for anything. At least, not right now. One thing is certain, I can make some bread. Bread is good. Bread can be eaten. Bread is food. Like this, I can make some bread. Bread is good. Bread can be eaten. Bread is food. Like this. And for the carved lab-ju-boo-bub. Lots of bread. Like that, bread is good. We like food, so we can get some hearts back. So I don't feel that I'm dying every time I'm around. Could really use a little pickaxe. Or not a pickaxe. An axe like that. Just some sticks, then we have an axe. Then there's a nice trip into town here. I just got some little things we can use to start with. I would say it's probably not right here in this red sand that I plan to put my base, if I have other option. Now we'll look at it when I get a little further around. One thing is certain, I'm definitely going to need a lot of wood. That's how all Minecraft stories start. Their wood is important to start with, and later on, wood is still important. Wood is always something you have to have. I actually think that one of the resources that you use the most in Minecraft must be wood. At least if you play the mod. There's almost nothing you don't use wood for. Besides wood, I think that iron is one of the most important things in Minecraft nowadays. As far as I could understand from what I read at the bottom of this package, what has been assembled, then Kovri should be a thing you don't need to. When I find some rock, because I'm going to need it anyway. So if I just dig myself a little hole here and make my first hut. I found a torch. It might help me a bit here. Let's put a torch here. Then we can just close the door. Of course, not so much of a door, but probably more of a block of dirt. Smell it here. I've put it in English. You can put it in Danish. The reason why I've put it in English is because many of the mods are not translated. So sometimes it gets kind of weird that some of it is called something in Danish and some of it is called something in English. So it's really a lot like playing it all in English at home. That's just the way it is. But now we've made a small square room here, so that's a good start. Then I can make my spawn here. Let's have a look here. Green bed or what? We'll take both. Why don't we? I have 2 beds. We'll take both. You can't do that. We just slept through the night there, too. Here we take a crafting table. We need a small oven, also called a furnace. So I think it's a good idea to have some more picks because I have a feeling we're going to need them in a minute. We're making a coffin. We can't do it like that. That's great. No, because we don't have enough wood, so we can't make them like that. Ha! Boom. Where do we put them up? We'll just dig them a bit bigger here, I think. Should have dug them in a better place, but hey, fuck it. First Minecraft thing. First stupid little house. See if I've got anything basic or what. No, it's not. It's bickering. I don't know what it is. We'll find out. Don't know if we can use it for anything. You'll find out. A lot of things to figure out. Now we will also take for dirt. Then we'll just put a block like that there. Boom. I think I actually want my house to be perfectly straight. Just about. Then we'll just have to do something like this. Yes, it looks very good. What is that? What is that? Salt? We can get salt. What do I need it for? Oh, coffins. That's where we came from. We'll set up some coffins. There we go. That way I can get rid of all this snot. What you do when you go out mining is that you take your trusty pickaxe and your wood. The reason why we always bring extra wood when we go down. And not necessarily extra wood, but extra sticks. It's so we can craft ourselves a, what can you say? Some pickaxes on the road. So we don't have to walk back and forth 700 times. Yes, this is still a recipe. Crafting table on a connector. First mod thing. Then we have a portable. What can you say? Crafting table. Besides the fact that for me, each episode is going to last between 30–45 minutes, depending on how I'm going to go over time. I'm aiming for between 30 and 45 minutes per episode, depending on just, like I said, sometimes I lose track of time. I don't keep track and so on. I really should set a clock, but I don't bother. There you go, the first thing we're looking for here, I think. If nothing else, cold, so I can get some light. So you can see something too. It can get pretty dark when you're digging. Obviously, with you guys, it's going to be darker because it's going to be YouTube. And for some reason, YouTube videos are always darker than what I see the game to be. But that's something to do with the screen settings and the recording. I think I'll make some litter myself, otherwise it's going to be a very dark episode. I can tell if this can become a litter. Is this enough to burn somewhere? It won't fucking burn. That's exciting. It can't burn. That's what I'm bored of. Put. Well, you know what? We're going to go change some litter first. And the easiest way to get it is to make it yourself. Oh, I just remembered another little thing you could do. You can actually write set home, then you can teleport back here. It's so nice in this package. It's standard in the FTB packages that it's enabled. This means you can get home to your own home very, very quickly. You can have one set home. As you can remember, they may well have made it so you can have several. If nothing else, set home. Then I can teleport home. I don't have to run all the way back again. It's very nice. Some people think it's cheating. I think it's fucking ridiculous. There are a lot of mods that can do the same thing, where you can teleport back and forth, etc. I feel a bit like that. It takes a long time before I can use the mod where I can teleport. When I can finally use the mod where I can teleport, I don't just use it for one place. It's because I have bases in all sorts of strange places, so I can teleport between bases. That's the way it is. 28, 29, we're going to go straight up to 30, and 30 blocks. Then we'll take one more, so we have one of the fires, and then back to home. You can see here what it looks like. You make a slash again, then you slash home, and then we're home, and then we do a speed burn here. So speed burn is over. I've just used some of the litter to burn some more litter. Or, well, make some more litter, I guess you'd call it. Burn some more litter. Burn off all the litter. Anyways, we can talk about how it's going to happen, among other things. What's going to happen is that I'm going to make other games as well. I'm going to experience it every day. It will typically be in the morning that I will experience it. I'm betting that every day something will come up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Every day. It won't just be Minecraft. It will also be other games. Like SkyFactory, for example, if any of you know that game. It's also a game with some tech stuff. It's about building a factory. And in that factory, you get some iron, you get some sausages, you get some stones, and a little bit of everything. And then you have to get older or do research. It's a game I've played quite a lot, so I'm actually very happy with it. It's super cool. It's something newer to play than Minecraft. It has really cool graphics apart from that. Minecraft has really good graphics too. It's all square. What else do we have on the program besides that? Then we have... Let me take a look at my plan here. Then we have something called 2 seconds. Once here, I'll see if I can figure out my plan. Here's the thing about having this open. Before I started, that could be a good idea. Here we go. We have SkyFactory. We have Minecraft. Then I have something called Overworld. or War of the Overworld it's called. It's a game where you dig underground. You are a dungeon master underground, where you have to make different rooms for your monsters, which you then use to attack the enemy. The enemy in this case is the humans. The humans need to get their asses kicked. It's also a very cozy game. There will be something in that too. Then there's Factory Town. Factory Town is a game that is seen from above. That is, it's also a cozy game where you have to chop down trees, make fields, and hand them over to your population. The people then give you some money so you can buy some more stuff, so you can make some more stuff. It's also a very nice little game. Then there's Terratech. Terratech is a game, what can you call it? You build a car, or you build a, what are those called? They're called an airplane. And then you build like Lego. It's a Lego-like game. You put some guns on your car, then you shoot down other Lego cars of some kind. It's also a very cozy game. Now we have found some lead. Lead can be used for different things. Lead can be used for cables, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I played Minecraft with a mod on. Minecraft, in general, I haven't played it for almost 2 years. So many things again. Some are new, some are old. Minecraft has been out for a very long time. I think the first time I played Minecraft was in 2004. Wow, that's a long time ago. 2004. It's 2023. So this is copper. Copper is one of those things that should be something you could find the most of and need the absolute least of. It's one of those things that comes as dirt. At least that's what I've been told. Or not told, I've read on these different forums. Funny enough that I do a little bit of research on what it is I'm going to do, because otherwise it will be some very boring episodes, because then it's just me guessing everything. It's not going to be that. It's going to be me knowing a lot of things and building a lot of fun things. There were some things I was a little sad that weren't in the package. Back in the day. Old days, it sounds like I'm 80 years old. In the old days, you had bees, where you could mix bees, where you had forest bees, water bees, subterranean bees, nether bees, etc. All these bees could then be used to make materials, or they would bring the materials up to you. Unfortunately, that's not a thing anymore. It had to exist for one reason or another, at least not in this package. It's a bit of a shame, but that's how it is. But like I said, take a look at this. You get plenty of copper, and copper is not going to be my problem, that's for sure. Let's do a little sorting. We can have a bit of sorting. What the hell are you? Shard of some crap. What can we do with you? Wow, I can make music records. Yay! So this is Mega Brar's Throwout. How nice. I have a feeling I'm going to have 1 billion of these. I'm never going to use them. Yay! We think we just made some of this, because I'm confident that I can make a hook out of it. Well, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to show you a little trick. 1 piece of coal is equivalent to 8 times melting. That means we don't waste coal when we melt our vein, because again, 1 coal equals 8. So 1 more coal inside equals 16, which is what I had before. Then we get some nice looking boiling ingots. Boiling ingots can be used for, because we can make a nice block. Yay! Then there's a little bit of mechanism. Mechanism is that there are a whole bunch of machines that can do all sorts of fun and exciting things. We should definitely do some of that. We can do Applied Artistic 2. Is it still called 2? Oh my God, it's only been around for 100 years. Well, anyways, it's for making a big chest and sorting system. It's also a mod that's really, really cool. We also have another mod that I might rather use. I don't know right now if I'm going Applied Artistic or if I'm going, what's the other one called? Reforged Storage, or something like that. Oh, well, whatever. Immersion engineering, That's also a tech mod that gives you a lot of fun stuff. Create apparently has something we can do here as well. What else can we do? We can make some kind of coffin. We can make a table. We can make again some more of these things here. As I said, there are only 28 things we can make with copper. Copper is not exactly the most interesting thing, but I know one thing I can do with copper here in a minute that I personally will be really happy about. We can make picks out of it. Picks well, picks really well, picks nicely. But obviously nothing important we can make out of copper. But we would love to have copper for picks, because picks are some of the most important crap to have in the first place. So lots of picks, they're not exactly the best picks we can get. I don't know what you say, pickaxes. They're pickaxes, but there you go. Let's just sort a little bit here. So yeah, we forgot our food. Eat, eat, eat. Anyways, what else do we have on the menu today that we can talk about? Well, I plan on playing at least one different game here over the next year or so. Are we finally playing some iron? We can use some iron. I like iron. Iron is good. Iron is probably one of the things you use the most in Minecraft, at least when you play modded packs. I can show you that when we melt some iron. One of the things I'm going to need iron for, among other things to start with. Gobble what? Gobble. Gobble something? Gobble log? Okay, I can't really think right now. I have no idea what that is. Never heard of it before. So how are the new mods? I'm kind of looking forward to looking at that. What are they? Gobble? Gobble? What on earth is gobble? Gobble. 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 What does gobble have? It can make some rings. It can make some glass blogs of some kind. For nether. What else can we make? We can make some endgame stuff. Oh, there's some food included. That's also very nice to know. Yeah. What can we do with you? Nothing, right? That's interesting. Apparently, we can make better coal if you use some of that gobble stuff there. We'll have to look into that at some point. On the other hand, one of the things I know is in this package that I've played with before is backpacks. So we can have extra space when you sit and play. It's always nice to have extra space. Extra space to carry all kinds of crap. Crap is good. Storage drawers. Yeah, wow. I like storage drawers. You'll see that later. When we get a little further into the package, storage drawers are super cool. I'm really, really happy that they haven't gone out yet. That whoever makes them, or whoever makes them, still exists in the world. I'm a big fan of storage drawers. I definitely am. Granite, I don't know what we can use granite for, like granite. Granite, what can granite be used for? Granite can be used for stairs, among other things. Yay. It kind of seems like it's the same as if I had cobblestone. It's just a different kind of cobblestone. It's like that. Oh, yeah. Another new thing I've never seen before, also here in Minecraft, where you go down very far. It used to be that you had to go down to layer 12 to find gold and diamond and redstone and all these things. But now you can actually get down to -60. I think it is. So, that's new to me. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how it works if you have to go that low. I don't know if it's going to be more difficult when you get further down, or if there will be other things. When you get further down, normally I can just say that I'm going down to layer 12, and then I've chosen what I need. I don't really know 100% how it's going to work when you get further down in this game. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing that. I feel a bit like a noob again, and then again, I don't. I've played Minecraft way too much to call myself a noob. Let's just put it that way. But then again, there's not much else I can show in the first episode, besides mining. But let's see if I can beat my own record on the first episode, so I can build myself a house one day. Why is it that I'm mining this shit? It's much more than I know anyway. I think I'll make a house. To start with, that must be the first episode. If I can get a house in the first episode, that will just be king. It will be a new record. 45 minutes and I already have a house. It'll be fun. We'll like that.
No, like a book. What the hell do we have here? A little cave. Cave is good. Really good. Maybe it was a bit stupid of me to remove that block. It wasn't very smart. Caves. This is a big one. This caves.
What can we do in it? We can... It makes it fun. Let's have a look here. I can hear a zombie. I can see a zombie. There's also a little boom boom down there. That's also very good. Let's have a look. We can build our way down quietly here with a staircase, so we don't actually fall to our death and see splat. I think that was actually too far down. Wasn't it? Yes, it was. We make a lot of noise with those zombie things. Brrr, brrr. What's that? More lead, more boiling, and more something. Osmium, osmium, osmium. Oh, pick osmium. I know what that is. Osmium is a vein that comes from mechanism, and mechanism has ruled out osmium. I think, on the other hand, I know I can make a pickaxe out of it. And the pickaxe that comes out of osmium should be pretty good to start with. It should be a pretty good start. What can you say? Pickaxe. We can make there. So I think I'll actually claim some of this osmium. Oh, what is it? Dimension ore. Well, dimension ore. Okay, I should say I found diamond pretty quickly. Dimension ore. What do we use dimension ore for? Dimension ore. Think. Dimension ore is used for. What are we going to do here? I mean, I can create dimensions with a mod and teleport with that mod. So you can teleport from one base to another base. I mean, the dimensions you can create are research related. So you can create a dimension that is only made of Earth, for example. And when I mean dimensions, it's the same as nether. So you make a kind of a nether, instant, we can call it, where you can find the same materials immediately as you find here. But in that, you make it as dimensions. You can turn one thing off. If you are resourceful and skilled enough to do it, or find the right things. What on earth are these gripping stones? I have no idea what they are. We'll find out. It's not important. There's probably a whole bunch on YouTube that can tell me what it is. Exciting how it's placed. In the way there, you can place things in the air. And no, yes, no, no, yes, no. Almost place things in the air. It seems like there's a little indication that I can place things like under other things. It's very exciting. We'll have to look at that for an exciting point. One of the things I can get in a tech package will also be flight. So I can fly. I don't like all these stupid stabby things. Not because they hurt, but they're just in the way. Well, let's just stop this lava show here. I don't really think that's right. I want to go down and die in lava right now, but I don't want to remove lava. So, over 2 reasons. It gives me light, and I might have a bucket of lava in it at some point that I could use for something. Deep, okay. That is, now we're on the minus charge. So now we're actually at -1 here. Go away, you stupid zombie. I can't use it for anything right now. Because we're on the minus charge. We'll find something called deep instead, so deep blocks are apparently the other version that comes after. They are also a bit harder to knock down. I can say here, they are a little harder to dig in. It's exciting. It means that if you get down to these deep blocked ones, it just takes longer to mine them. But I can still find iron down here. It's exciting. The sound is also a bit different when you chop them up. What else can we talk about here? Not much yet. Anyways, I'll just jump back to base once. Then we can use my home. It's always nice. Home. Let's just get sorted. Here in all the peeling bucket I've brought up. Dimension over, shall we use it? Do we need to know what I've sorted? I don't fucking know. Whatever. Dimension over. You're going to put this in here. A bit of extra coal, a bit of this and that. And that stupid chart I'm definitely going to bathe in a minute. It's going to bother me like crazy. Well, we have 5 minutes to beat my record. So let's do this. Let's see if we can't make it. First episode. And then we make a house. It's simply the record of the records. First of all, what we just do is that we just click out here. Lots of clearing. Well, but now, but nothing else. I also see another YouTuber. Just because I do YouTube, there is no player who does not watch YouTube. His name is Direwolf, and Direwolf does something actively the same as me. He plays in his own pack, which is the Direwolf pack 20, which is also the pack we're playing in right now. He didn't necessarily make the pack. He just said what he would like to be in the pack, and I mean it's the FTB team that makes it for him. But tells him what he would like to be in. He obviously has something to say, what he would like to be in the pack, but I know it's the who makes it for him, as far as I can understand it, but he's very fond of some houses that are very special, called 9x9 houses. That is, you make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then the 9 block one way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There, boom. There's a very special reason why you make these 9x9 houses. And the reason why you make them doesn't really matter at some point or another. I actually really like the size when you start. Like I said, I don't play Minecraft to make creative houses, and it has to look nice and pretty and all this stuff. But I make it so nice, I can manage it. It's not that important. But anyways, there's a reason why you make these 9x9 houses. I'll explain it as soon as when I'm done building my 9x9 houses. It's actually really funny why they did it back then. And there are quite a few people who do it without realizing it. All the old Minecraft players, the ones who have been playing Minecraft for a long, long, long time. And it goes back to when Minecraft barely had a bed. And the reason kind of appeared there. So yeah, what it's called. When people played Minecraft back in the day, you played Minecraft, and then you put all your torches on the floor because you didn't want monsters to spawn inside your house. And the way you did it was, you just put a bunch of torches, and then there was light. The difference is, when you make a night, it's funny that you still make them. And I think it's just an old habit, or whatever you say. We're not going to live in a 9x9 house forever. I'll make a much bigger house at some point, because we need a lot of space. But what I can just start with is making a door. And then I actually think the 45 minutes are up. And then we can say, I've made my house. Ish. It was nicely placed by the door. That's exactly where the door should be. Not it will be good. Not that it works or something I really want. The door to be there. Then we can call it my very nice little house. We're not quite moved into it. It's with that power, we're close. That's how it is. Anyways, We'll finish building the house in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I look forward to seeing